Today 2K dropped these new Season 8 Super Packs, which pretty much have every single card from Season 8 in here, all the Invincibles, all the end games, every single one. And today I'm just showing you guys the best Snipe filters you can use to pick up these cards for cheap and make loads of MT. For the first filter, see your max buyout to 500 MT. That's literally all you want to do for this filter. You're going to be making pretty solid MT pretty quickly. People are going to be chucking up cards for 500 MT all the time, so you should be able to make MT really quickly, especially if you only have a lower amount of MT to start. As you can see, the cheapest Season 8 cards are going for about 3,300 MT at the cheapest. You can see pretty much all of them are very cheap, but for this filter you want to set your color to dark matter, theme to Season 8, and you want to come down here and you want to set your max buy to about 2,000 MT. You're not going to be making a ton of profit on these snipes, so people are just chucking these cards up. Not many people are using them, but it's a great way to make MT pretty quickly. As you can see, the Invincible market has absolutely crashed. So many Drazen Petrovic's, Manu Ginobili's, Ricky Davis, all going for about 15,000 MT. And even just all Invincibles in general have dropped a ton. Like, so many Invincibles go for below 30k now. But for this filter, you want to see your color to dark matter, theme to Invincible, and you want to scroll down and see your max bar, probably to about, I'd say honestly, like 9,000 MT if you want to make really solid profit. People are just chucking up these Invincibles, especially the not as good ones like Drazen Petrovic, Ricky Davis, those type of cards. But I mean, so many Invincibles have absolutely crashed but in price, but this is probably going to be the best one if you want to buy like cheap Invincibles and make profit. Although there are still some of the better end games going for above 100,000 MT, like Taco Fall, you can see there. A lot of these Invincibles, you can see there's end games here going for like as cheap as 70,000 MT, mostly JR Smith. It's so many other ones, like if we even make it a little bit higher here, you can see other ones should be popping up, unless they've gone up a little bit. It's still all JR Smiths, but if we go up to about even like 85,000 MT, I think we're going to be seeing some other ones. If we scroll along here, you can see there's so many end games, like Dwayne Wade's also quite cheap now. There's so many other end games. I even saw a Luka Doncic going for like 90,000. See, Scottie Pippen's just 81k now, which is crazy. Jimmy Butler's 87k. Tim Duncan 86k. End games are so cheap now, or at least they're much cheaper than they were a couple weeks ago. And for this filter, when you want to see your color to dark matter, theme to end game, and you want to come down here, and I'd set my max buy probably to about 65,000 MT. Even at, actually, I think 62,000 is probably a better amount. JR Smith's probably going to be the most common card you'll see on this filter, but you might see a bunch of other ones like Tim Duncan, Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, some of those cheaper end games you will be seeing. And if you're lucky, you might see cards even like Luka Doncic, who are going for like 90,000 MT, and some like, and like James Harden also about 90k. So you can see some really good end game pop-ups on here. I hope you guys found these Snipe filters useful. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.